Let's take this one. Again, a simple clause which says, Vishwesh, can you be on mute? If you have raised money from public, which money? That money that you take for issuing of shares. That means through initial public offer or further public offer. So basically the company is issuing shares. In response to that shares application, people have paid money. Where did you utilize that money? The question is whether your client has taken the money from the public in the name of IPO and FPO, whether they have applied it for the purpose it was raised or not. If you not, then you have to give the details why. If they have delayed, they have applied for the purpose, but they have delayed, you have to say why. If they have done any subsequent rectification, that also you have to explain as an auditor. Because where have you heard that company explains the purpose for which they are raising the money from issue of shares? There is one document before the public issue goes the live, so that people can apply. They have to give any document, release one document to the public, any company. Prospectus. Vishwesh, have you heard this word prospectus? नहीं ठीक है, because you have not done the group one, you have not done the law actually, but आपने कहीं ना कहीं सुन, there is something called as RHP, red herring prospectus. So it's like company has to file that RHP with the SEBI, and that same document will go to the entire all the people, everyone. It is a public document where they have to explain what are they going to do with that money that they are going to raise by issue of shares, right? So if your client has raised money as for IPO or FPO, it can be anything, including any debt instrument, including the debentures also. It's not just about shares, it's also about the debentures. Whether the same has been applied for the purpose it was raised. If not, you have to give the details of the default together with how much delay it has happened and what is the subsequent rectification, if any, done by the company. Like initially company has not applied for the right purpose, but later they applied. So you have to explain that also, that yeah, they have further rectified it. If they rectified, if not, then you just have to give the details of default. Easy? Really easy. No, you have raised money from your shareholders. You utilize it for the purpose you have raised. Now, why are you keep you always do something that is you are doing to deceive other people? It's like you're always taking money, not repaying, not applying for the purpose, not done. Like, see how people will build trust and how your business is going to survive. Under this, what they are saying, you might have heard this something called as preference shares, right? Something from your previous, like in your accounts classes and all of that, in your previous standards and all. So whether your client has made any preferential allotment of shares or debentures, convertible debentures, or a private placement or convertible debentures, while they are doing that, they made some preferential allotment, like they give preferences to certain shareholders while issuing those shares. If yes, companies are allowed to do that, but they have to comply with the requirement of section 42 and section 62 of the Companies Act 2013. And simple, if even if you did the preferential allotment and you got the money, like it's like you are not issuing shares to all the public, but only to the specific your relatives. You wanted to issue the shares only to your relatives, so this is a preferential allotment. No, you don't want to give your shares to anybody else, only to the specific people. Okay, even when you want to do, you have to comply with section 42 and 62 of the Companies Act. Simple. And again, the same requirement. Purpose. Are you applying that money for the purpose that you have raised that money for? If not, give the details along with the amount and the nature of non-compliance. Simple. So many clauses just about money, 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 money. So many clauses in this. Cash losses, transfer of non-cash transaction with the director or any person related to him, This one, allotment of shares FU, whether they applied for the purpose, repayment of dues that you have done, right? So many of them, if you think, it is all around the money. Yeah, Shalini.
Deposits.
Deposits, again, you have taken money from the people.